What is up? This is your boy SH-TBLOCK. See that? 11 a.m. Friday the 6th. Picked up this game right off the bat. This is Xenoblade Chronicles for the Wii, and this is like the first fight scene. That's the main. Well, I'm not gonna say the main, but the first badass leader, Dunban and his little crew. Anyways, this game is a pure RPG game. That's been released in Japan, and also, if you've seen the Dazran 303 videos in Europe, but was not released in America until now, on Friday the 6th of April. The reason is, I don't know. This game is freaking awesome. This game, like, all right, if you're into, you know, like RPGs and like the classic like Final Fantasies and stuff like that, older tactics. Imagine this game is like Final Fantasy, which is you know, one of the great franchises in the history of RPGs. Now this is your main character. Hold on, this is Shulk, and this is his good friend Ryan. Okay, so these are the guys that you play most of the game with. But anyways, this game is like Monster Hunter's Try meets Final Fantasy meets Soul Calibur with these huge ass weapons. You could craft them and put gems in them and make them better and spectacular. There's a whole trading system with the you know, the people in here. The reason why I don't think this game, you know, they didn't put this game in another game that's coming in a couple months called The Last Story, which was out like over 2 years ago, which I can't wait to get. That's gonna be my next game.
Here we are.
The reason why I think that they didn't make this game is because we in the American audience are just freaking ADD. You know, me personally, the only problem I have with this game is like I'm so used to like Legend of Zelda, you know, the Skyward Sword. I love being able to strike and use my own movements and feel like I'm more immersed in the game. This is a turn-based, you know, classic RPG style. I mean, I could pick, you see the things on the bottom, I could pick like I'm going to heal myself, or I'm going to do the side strike and all this kind of stuff. You know, but, you know, you could do a couple things, and there's some, you know, obviously once you gain extra levels, you know, you can control your guys, talk to them, motivate them, run, you know, call them back, lure enemies, all this stuff. It's just, you know, I just feel like overall they didn't want to give it out to, this is a trading, I'm trading with the guy and stuff like that. But overall, I just feel like they, you know, they don't feel like American audiences would appreciate this game. And I'm telling you, if you like RPG games, you're going to love this game. The story, the action adventure, the cutscenes. I'm gonna have another video after this, and you know, maybe a couple days, 5 days or something, where I'm showing you the whole opening sequence so you can get the feel of the game and the intensity of it. You know, there's so much things you can do, and like you feel the game, the music and the score, which you're going to see later. I'm going to have cutscenes of different areas of the game with the original opening. You know, I edited it out so I can just do the opening music theme and all that. And like, all right, this is equipping your characters. Look at the detail on these characters. This is the Wii. You know what I mean? This is only for the Wii. So you see how he changed his headgear, and then I'm changing his gauntlets, and now you could totally make these guys different, like look different. You know, everything you're seeing is in game. You know, like the monsters is cool. The fighting the monsters, the you know, you're fighting like these. You fight like regular monsters, and then all of a sudden you fight, you know, these mechon, which are these like metal machine, you know, hybrids or whatever you want to call it. You know, I just feel that. I just feel overall, you know, it's just a really cool game, and these are the opening scenes. You know, the scenery. I mean, I hope you can get the gist of this. I mean, this is what you're walking in. Like, this is the overview, obviously, of, you know, they're showing you the scale, but the scale, you just run and run and run from one area to another, and you know, just the scale and the scenery and these beautiful landscapes. I'm telling you, again, the only thing that I say with this one and Zelda is like, man, I can't wait for the Wii U, because if they made this game so awesome. I mean, it's unbelievable. That's one of the Meccan guys, by the way. They made this game so awesome on the Wii. It's just they don't have a strategy guide for it. When it's only a game. I got it at Gamestop. It was a Gamestop exclusive, and it's just like, look at that. I mean, there's really cool ideals and stuff like that. You get an exclusive art book. I don't know if you get it now, but pre-order you got an exclusive art book that I got with it. No strategy guide though. It kind of shows you kind of where to go for the most part. You got to do a lot of you got to know about RPGs to really get a good sense of what to do, and before you can go to one thing, you really got to get involved with all that stuff. So I hope you like this thing. I'm just gonna let the music play out and let you see the rest of the scenes. I would say get this game. It's one of the best games for the Wii. I'm so glad that they finally freaking brought it over to the American side. And from this game, I can't wait to see The Last Story, which is another the guys that made part of the guys that made the Final Fantasy and series and the music, so I can't wait. I mean, this game's awesome. I'm loving it. Been playing it all weekend. All right, thank you for watching, everybody. This is Xenoblade Chronicles, the American full Wii game review. I love it. Anybody out there, this is one of the best games for the Wii. One of the last games that's coming out for the Wii. I would tell everybody to get it. All right, bye, peace.